What if I told you that 2025 could be the year that changes everything? Not just for Bitcoin, but for the stock market as well. The trends we're seeing right now suggest a turning point, one that could either make or break your portfolio. And here's the kicker. Most people will miss it because they're too busy following the herd. But you're not like most people, are you? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why we're heading into the most critical phase of the market cycle, and trust me, the decisions you make today could either catapult you to financial freedom or leave you wondering what just happened. Are you the kind of person who waits for someone else to tell you it's time to act? Or are you ready to take control right now? If you're still here, I think I know your answer. Let's rewind to January 2023. Back then, Bitcoin was climbing out of a slump, yet 70% of investors believed it was doomed. A classic case of herd mentality. But guess what? The minority view, the bullish view, was spot on. Bitcoin skyrocketed from $20,000 to nearly $100,000 in just 2 years. Here's why this matters. The herd is almost always wrong at critical turning points. And in 2025, the herd is going to face another test. So, what's the signal that tells us when the herd is leading us off a cliff? Hold tight, I'll reveal it in just a moment. Markets don't move randomly, they follow patterns. Bitcoin and the stock market are now in what's called a Wave 5, the final phase of a long-term trend. Think of it as the last gasp of a marathon runner, a burst of energy before exhaustion sets in. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen someone run a marathon and suddenly start sprinting at mile 25? Feels exciting, right? But you know what happens next. They collapse. If history is any guide, this wave won't last forever. The question is, how far can it stretch before it snaps? And more importantly, will you be prepared when it does? Here's the most chilling signal of all, the uninversion of the yield curve. This happened just last month, in December 2024. Historically, this is a flashing red light for markets. Why? Because every time this signal has appeared, a recession has followed within 6 to 18 months. Now, you might be wondering, does this mean the markets will crash tomorrow? Not necessarily, but there's a twist most people don't see coming, and I'll explain it next. Timing the market is a fool's game, but understanding cycles isn't. Remember what economist John Maynard Keynes said, the markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. This means Bitcoin and stocks might keep climbing, pulling in even more FOMO-driven investors before hitting a dramatic top. Let's put it this way. The market is like a roller coaster that climbs so high you start wondering if it'll ever come down. Spoiler alert, it always does. So, how do you protect yourself while everyone else is getting swept up in the euphoria? Stick around, the answer is coming. This is where smart investors separate themselves from the herd. While everyone else chases hype, you're going to focus on preparation. Here's your game plan. 1. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. 2. Stay liquid. Keep cash on hand for opportunities. 3. Set clear exit strategies. Know when to take profits. Most importantly, stay objective. The markets are emotional, but your decision shouldn't be. In 2025, the markets will test your patience, your discipline, and your resolve. But remember, when the crowd screams for more, it might be time to step back. When they panic, it might be time to step in. Speaking of stepping in, if you're serious about taking control of your financial future, I have something you need to see. My next video breaks down how I made over $1 million with crypto arbitrage trading. Click the link on your screen now, and I'll show you step by step how it's done.